Hello, Shorewood neighbors. Mayor Chapman again. I'm starting out with the mask on, even though I'm in this big room all by myself, just to show you that this is not that, it's not that big of a problem. Yeah, is my voice going to get clearer when I take this mask off? Absolutely. But I'm coming to you today, July the 2nd, okay, to wish everybody a happy and a safe 4th of July. Now, I was out to a few establishments over the last few days, just checking things out since the bars and the restaurants are now open. People have moved indoors and into the air conditioning. Okay, number one, recirculating air. Okay, number two, what I see and the observations that I made, the masks are not being taken in with people, and they're not maintaining social distancing. The tables are set up that way, but people are moving around from table to table, and they're touching one another, and some of the ladies want to give hugs to people and things like that. So, I mean, come on. If these numbers go backwards, which is very, very likely if we continue these types of activities, and our numbers start to go backward. Right now, Illinois and all the regions were going down. Over the last week or so, they have kind of flattened out. Now, I don't know if that means that they're going to turn up again, but, and let me give you the big but, if they do, and we have to go back to phase 3, and this is directed straight at the bar owners and the staffs. If it embarrasses you to mention to somebody, please, could you put your mask on when you get up to go to the bathroom? If that embarrasses you, or you think you're going to lose a customer, think about losing all those customers to phase 3 again. We go backwards, your doors are going to close. The cold weather is going to set in. You're not even going to have an outside business. So if you think that this is all a joke, and the numbers start to go up, okay, the governor of ours is going to pull us back into phase 3, especially our region, because we do still have Chicago in the region with us. Okay, so everybody that thinks this is a scam and that this is a joke or whatever, please think of the owners and think of the businesses that are going to have to go out of business if we go back to phase 3. You're hearing on the news constantly that some states are all going back. Some of them, Texas, they're shutting the bars down again. They're shutting down restaurants. It's going to be a disaster. And no matter what you believe, okay, and that's the problem, okay, because I've talked to people. I've had people, when I got up to go to the bathroom, they actually scoffed at me and said, "You believe that crap?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And because I'm not willing to gamble on your life, I'm wearing this, okay? And they go, oh, wow, jeepers. I couldn't believe that you would fall for this thing. I said, I'll tell you what, if I'm falling for something, okay, I'm falling in the direction of safety for everyone. Okay? I put a seatbelt on when I get in the car. Do I believe I'm going to have a crash? No. I put a seatbelt on. And up until 40 years ago, I probably didn't have to put one on. But today, it only makes common sense to put one on. Okay, I mean, when the surgeon comes in to work on me, at one time when they worked on my ankle real bad, they're all wearing masks and that. You think it was to protect them from me? So please, I can't ask enough. If we start to see those numbers start to head back up in Illinois and we start slipping closer and closer, because we're not that far into phase 4 when it comes to the numbers. So if you don't believe them, if you think it's all a joke, if you think it's a lie, if you think that in November, after the election, this is all going to disappear, okay? Don't put us back into phase 3 just by not playing it safe, okay? Go ahead and think what you want and do whatever you think is best, but we're not going to put this into a police state. I've had requests already to say, let's put an edict out in the village of Shorewood. Make it a command from the village board or the mayor, whatever you would like in order to do this. I'm going to rely on us. I'm going to rely on the residents to have the common sense of this world to play it safe. And that's what I'm asking for. So when you're out and you see a crowd of younger people that are going to the bars and they're going okay and they're going around and touching each other and they're going to each other's table and stuff like that, if I was you, I'd turn around and go back home. Okay? And if nobody's saying anything to these people, please go home. Take care of yourself. This is the time for us in Shorewood to be selfish. Take care of yourself, take care of your elderly family members, and tell your kids that this is serious business. I didn't mean to get into a preaching stage, but I don't know what else to do. We're certainly not going to get into a police state over something like this. So please, have a safe 4th of July, and that's another issue. Parties at the houses, things like that. Try to social distance as much as you can. Try to care for one another. If you cared enough to invite people to your house, you care enough for their health too. Please. Let's keep moving forward. Going backwards is not a real great option. Thanks for listening again. I'll see you after the 4th. Enjoy the fireworks. They're going to be right outside back here, and they're going to be up high. Keep spread out. Again, I'll see you in about a week. Bye.